All right, hey, we're recording a video together, and apparently Dark County law requires that it's either Eric Fee or Alex Deering that has to be in a video for it to be official. So, no, we want to send you a video. We got some stuff to talk about that's exciting. We wanted to give it enough attention that we could actually talk through it a little bit, but we didn't want to tie up a bunch of time on a Sunday morning during the worship service. We're supposed to be focusing on other things. So, what we wanted to share with you is we have contacted Found Design, and Greg is the guy that runs that. He is starting the process of doing some drawings for us that we've talked about. You've seen some initial sketches and drawings. Some of you said you'd like to see that more. We're going to print up some of those and have them out so you can kind of take a look at them and see them. But these are the ones that will actually like be certified, like
Stamped,
stand.
engineered. Yep.
Yep. So these would help us go to the next step. Two things with that to know though. First of all, this does not mean we're building. It does not mean Sunday morning you're going to come to church and the doors are going to be open and we're all going to be standing there with chrome shovels and hard hats breaking ground. We're not doing that yet. This is we feel like as an elder team and from the feedback you gave us, this is an investment we're making to determine whether the next steps make a lot of sense for us or not. We'll get a better idea of the costs and things, and then we'll decide what we're doing moving forward. One of the blessings of that is that between the building project fund that was started a while ago, the process we've had of kind of having a generosity fund when we started having this conversation, we said instead of like sending all of that generosity fund money out, we're going to hold on to it to see if stuff was coming up within the body. So between the building project fund, the generosity fund, and also surplus we've been seeing here in 2026, we are able to completely fund that with money we have earmarked for that project. So we're not going to come to you and ask you for more money to get to the drawings point. Greg will bill us kind of as he goes with the drawings. So it's not like we wrote one giant check already, but we felt comfortable moving forward with the process because it seems like the conversations we had with you guys, and then also kind of the way we've seen the Lord provided, it seemed like that was the next step to take. What happens after that?
Yeah. So the next phase of drawings that we'll get from Greg, first he'll give us some detailed prints, elevations, overview of what the project could look like. Um, in that process, we'll get a little bit more feedback on maybe some specific design things, where windows will be, doors, egress, ingress. The narthex, what expanding that, we'll get some more feedback and to see how that'll look, coffee bar. And so as that goes on, that'll be maybe 4 or 5 month process. And then once we get those back, we'll present some of that stuff to the body as we get it. But then once we get that, we can get them engineered stamped. And so that was part of the cost that Greg quoted us, as well as getting permits, state, local. He'll help navigate us through all of that as well.
Okay. And this is part of the process, or will after this part be when we kind of get a general idea of what the project can cost?
Um, After we get the drawings back and engineered stamped, what we will do is send them out to contractors. Then that's sending it out to bid. And then once we get those bids back, we'll have a concrete price on what we think the project will cost. Um, Now, having said that, whether it's people in our body or other contractors in the area, we'll open it up. But we for sure want to at least provide that opportunity to the contractors that attend here at Grace, should they feel the need to or the want to bid on those.
Okay. Yeah. So just so you know too, again, kind of going through that, we would do the drawings are getting made. That'll give us kind of the certified idea that'll go out to companies. They can then give us the bids. We compile all those. That tells us the general price we're looking at. Again, we just because we're moving forward with the drawings does not mean we're moving forward with the whole building process. So as we've talked about before, we're going to be looking at multiple things. We want to raise. We're talking about 50% of the cost up front is kind of what the finance team feels like would be wise. And usually we get closer to that. I think we start there, but that doesn't mean once we're at 50 necessarily. We'll have other conversations about like what's a mortgage payment look like? Does that seem feasible? Are we giving ourselves enough room to still do other ministry? We don't want to cripple ourselves because of a building, but we would then try and raise some funds up front. That process will give us a little bit of an idea of how able and also how excited we are as a church to move forward or not. And so that will even still be a part of the process before we would commit ourselves to anything. We probably would, because we know most of us are not sitting there with like ready to write a fat check. But you might look and go, well, I could make some sacrifices in my monthly budget that could go toward this over the series of time. So we probably will also move to a phase that this wouldn't count as money down front, but this was kind of help to paying as we go and also toward paying off the mortgage more quickly. We'll probably have some sort of pledge idea where you could let us know how you want to help get involved in that as well. And then we mentioned this before. I haven't had anybody that I know of come forward yet about it, but I want to kind of get that out there again. If you have any experience in pursuing grants, or if you're just interested in kind of really digging into that and looking into it, we'd love to hear from that because we have heard of some other churches and nonprofit organizations that, with no strings attached, are able to receive a little bit of help to help make those projects happen. So, am I forgetting anything?
I don't think so. I think one question that'll come up is when with edits, if as the process goes with drawings, we'll give as much feedback as Greg gives us. We'll update the body. When it comes to specific needs or questions, going to ministry heads, we'll probably have a time where we have those conversations with the body. But other than that, I don't think.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. We're gonna get that out to you. If we gonna like, you're the expert here. Like, if we want to make this go viral and be known throughout the whole world, like, what's the things your father-in-law does at this point to like?
Yeah, like the
Celebrity.
video, share the
There you go.
video, comment on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, son-in-law of a celebrity. That's what happens, right? So
Yeah.
we love you guys. We hope this helps serve in shepherding. Please understand, communication like this feels one way because it's a video to you. This is the introduction to the conversation. We want to hear back from you, whether it's our elder team or guys that are on the building project team. We want to hear what you're thinking.
Yeah, and feel free to continue to reach out. You guys have brought some really good ideas to us so far. And I've always said, I can't commit to anything, but they are really helpful. And there are some things that we've already implemented from feedback. So don't feel like you're a bother. Don't feel like, we're not going to hear you out. It's been very helpful, the feedback that we've already gotten from the body.
Yeah. Jacuzzi baptismal was awesome.
Yeah.
The
Slip and
coffee
slide,
bar
man.
was on fire. So thanks.
See you guys.